Leno fly. That's what I thought was going to happen. I know. I haven't read this book, and I'm going to talk to the author, and I haven't read the book. And usually I try and read the book, but I haven't read this book, and you know why? I'm too scared. Because it was co-written by co-written. It's co-written by Chuck Hogan and Guillermo Del Toro. And Guillermo is, he does scary things. It's called The Strain. It's in stores, bookstores, where you can buy coffee. What was that? I came for a book. Oh, have a latte. How about you kiss my ass? Anyway, sorry, don't clap that. We'll have to beep it. Anyway, this is in stores on June the 2nd, and I might work up the courage to read it. Please welcome Guillermo Del Toro, everybody. Guillermo Del Toro. Guillermo, welcome to the show, Guillermo. Welcome. I haven't read the book yet because I'm a bit scared.
I'm scared of that cop.
Oh, really? Come on, that cop. Because you did the Hellboy movies. This would be great in the Hellboy movies.
I think it's the largest prop I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, some of us are insecure, Guillermo.
A larger snake always works.
A larger snake always works. Don't they teach you that in film school?
No, they didn't.
Well, it's time somebody taught you. Aren't you doing the Hobbit movie?
Yeah.
Put a big giant snake in that.
Yeah, well, a worm, yeah.
Yeah, big giant
dragon.
Worm. Yeah. The smog. You could put smog. This could be smog.
That.
Look. Oh, look out, Bilbo Baggins! There I come. Yeah.
May I borrow it for 3 years?
No. Anyway, tell me about the book. What happens in the book?
Well, I grew up with scary vampire stories.
Yeah.
And there is another branch of vampire stories that is romantic and romantic.
The Twilight vampire?
Yeah, or the Unrise vampires and so forth.
Yeah.
But I really, being a sick fat human being, I really wanted to go back to the idea of an undead creature that...
Bad vampires.
Bad vampires.
Welcome to the show, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. I am tired of it too. I'm tired of it. I don't want it anymore.
We are outraged.
Yes! Vampires are meant to be frightening, not some actor douchebag with big hair. Oh, don't worry, I only care about you and I'm a vegetarian. That's not a vampire. That's not a vampire, is it? That's not a vampire. That, my friend, is a Jonas brother. That's not a vampire. Anyway, so there's real proper grown-up vampires in this?
Indeed they are. And partially was to reinvent the biology of the vampires, the anatomy and so forth. We answer an age-old question, which is what happens to vampires' genitals?
Oh, really? What page is that on?
Page...
I'm going to read that. I'm excited now. I'm like, all right, let's get to the vampire's pee-pee. Come on.
There is a long section about the vampires.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really terrific. You famously do some very, very weird things. This book sounds weird. You've made some very, forgive me, odd and frightening films.
Yes.
And are you an odd and frightening? You seem quite a cheerful man to me.
Well, they haven't excavated under the cellar in my house, but...
All right.
I'm still a free man.
Right. Should they, Guillermo? No. Should they? Because a lot of cops watch this show to get ideas.
I'm in trouble.
No,
Mary Louise Parker, now me, is like a completely illegal.
I know, it's like pot night, yeah. I know everyone's all like, thank you, Scottish-coated guy.
Potluck show.
Yeah, the potluck show. Hey, So, who writes the vampire stories that you like then? Who do you like the Bram Stoker's Dracula? Do you like that one?
I adore. I mean, that's a great one of the sort of flashpoints of vampire literature.
Yeah.
But I also love Richard Matheson, Stephen King. I love short stories that date even before Dracula.
Yeah.
And I read mostly as a kid, curiously enough, I don't know how or why, but I gravitated a lot towards vampire fact. Like lore, ancient lore, books written in the 18th century, 19th century.
Really?
About vampire fact.
Yeah. Where did you find these books? Where did you grow up?
I was a strange man.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid. You know, we traveled a lot between the States and Mexico, and I always had nose and eye infections going through bookstores, used bookstores in America, and I found really beautiful stuff. I finally managed to buy the original manuscript, the original printing of one of those books from 1741.
Wow.
A treatise on vampires that I read, reproduced in another volume as a kid.
Have you ever gone over to Transylvania or these, the vampire, hangouts?
I was in Romania. I was scouting for a movie. I was scouting for At the Mountains of Madness, the H.P. Lovecraft novel.
I love H.P. Lovecraft. Do you like H.P. Lovecraft? Holy macaroni, everybody!
The fat man is a geek.
Wow.
What a surprise. Best issue ever.
Wow, that's H.P. Lovecraft. If you don't know, and let's be honest, you don't. He was when was he born? H.P. Lovecraft.
Massachusetts. Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah, and he was about 46 when he died. 47, 48.
Yeah, he was very young, and he was a very strange, thin man.
Yeah, big, tall, thin man that wore boots and wrote very frightening stories.
He was dressed as a girl for most of his childhood.
Yeah.
And he was not exactly... He would have needed that snake to...
He would have loved a snake, H.P. Lovecraft.
To feel secure.
Yeah, no.
But he wrote about big tentacles.
Yeah, he did, actually. Do you think there was sexual issues there with
I
H.P.
am absolutely sure there was.
Yeah. He wrote that
Providence, Rhode Island, tentacles. Come on.
I have no idea what you mean, Guillermo.
Is there a latte in there? No.
No. It's water. I'm sorry. Sometimes it spits. No, H.P. Lovecraft wrote The Thing at the Top of the Stairs. Remember that? Yeah, that's a good short story, isn't it? It's about a thing at the top of the stairs.
Indeed. And the things at the threshold and so forth. Oh,
yeah. I used to like reading H.P. Lovecraft. He was a great American writer, but the thing is, if I would read it at night, it gave me horrible nightmares.
Yes.
I mean, really horrible nightmares.
That's what I love about... I really love the short stories and the novels that actually kept me awake as a kid.
Right.
That really... some of them I used to read in my room, and I would have to yell for my father to come back and turn on the lights.
Wow.
And they were really scary, and I wanted to go back to that type of scary book in this.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. I'm very excited about the scariness and the vampire's genitals. The very lovely Guillermo Del Toro, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. I know what you're thinking. Craig, what's that strange-looking computer you're holding? I'll tell you what it is. It's a book. It's back in the day. People used to read these, and my next guest wrote it, and he's a writer and director. And this new book's called The Fall. It's book 2 of the Strain. Well, he'll tell you about it, but. Suffice to say, the book is called The Fall, and it's in stores now. And here's what the Star Tribune in Minneapolis, the best paper in America, says about it. What? Don't be so smug, you LA bastard. The Star Tribune in Minneapolis says, riveting from the start. Scenes are so vividly drawn that you could almost smell the mouldering soil that clings to the undead, feel their unnatural heat. Please welcome the wonderful Guillermo Del Toro, everybody. Hey, Guillermo! How are you, my my friend.
Excellent.
It's good to see you, and congratulations. Now, what I was trying to say is this is the second in a trilogy.
That's correct.
The Strain trilogy, which is about vampires.
It is.
But not sexy, twinky vampires that go, oh, my feelings.
No.
No, angry, bitey vampires.
Scary.
Yeah. All right, what happens in this one then? Vampires take over the world?
They pretty much, the ending of the book is not called The Fall for anything, you know?
All right, it happens towards the end of the year?
Not there yet. It's right around Christmas.
Now, you wrote this book with Chuck Hogan, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you guys sit to dress up as vampires and get in a room together and kind of act it out together?
No, we started writing on the first book. We get together for what is called a 4-day breakfast, which is...
4-day breakfast?
Right up my alley.
Ah, yes. And rather up mine as well. Can I join in the next book?
It is.
All right.
It's like Hobbit's time too, you know. And then Chuck and I essentially discuss the whole structure, and then each of us starts writing a chapter separately. I call dibs on this, he called dibs on that, and we then switch chapters like 2 months, 3 months later.
And you rewrite each other's work?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
And is Chuck into all sorts of weird and creepy, scary stuff?
No,
like
no. He comes with some strange stuff, but he's mostly known as a crime novelist. He wrote the novel that was based at The Town, Ben Affleck's movie, The Town.
Yeah.
He wrote the novel it's based on. Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, it's a very strange man.
Yeah. No, he is. But look, there's your pictures on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Isn't that lovely? Look, you're thinking, and he's going.
I'm trying to hide my second chin.
No, you don't have a second chin. You got your beard there.
No, there's a second one there.
No, come on.
And a third one down the collar.
Well, you know what the problem. That's the 4-day breakfast that'll do that to you.
That's a secret, eh?
Yeah, no. So you're going to write one more of these then, I guess, to make the trilogy 3. That's traditional.
They said that's the way it was.
Yeah, no. Now tell me about what's going on with The Hobbit. I think you're going to direct The Hobbit. You're not directing The Hobbit.
No. I left the project about 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
And left New Zealand, and I'm back in Los Angeles, preparing At the Mountains of Madness, produced by Jim Cameron.
Oh.
Yeah.
And is that
H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Still
yeah. You were going to get me an H.P. Lovecraft.
I know, but I don't. Look, this is too big.
Yeah. Let me see. All right. Man, you got really big sausage fingers.
It's a 4-day breakfast.
I mean, man, no, but I've got pretty big hands, because, you know. But that's big. Look, it makes my hand look like a puny claw. That's great. I love this, though. I enjoy the work of H.P. Lovecraft. Very frightening. And so you're making a movie of...
Yeah, we're making it is something that hasn't been seen in a while. Is huge budget, big tentpole horror.
Right.
R-rated, and it's truly, we're creating creatures and monsters unlike anything you've ever seen. And we've been designing them for several weeks, and about 2 weeks ago we were visited by Dennis Muren from ILM, and I was very happy showing him the creatures, and he turned around and he said, "You realize nobody has ever seen monsters like this, ever."
That's for my guy at Industrial Light and Magic. Yeah, that's a big compliment.
For a fat geek, that was like a medal of honor.
See now, why do you do this? You're so hard on yourself. You do the wonderful movies, you win the Oscars, you do the books about proper vampires, and then you start giving yourself a hard time. Is that why? Is that why? Is that? Well, the monsters make it better, Guillermo. Don't give yourself a hard time. You do wonderful work.
I am Brad Pitt's stunt double.
Yeah, there you are. That's a little more like it. Do you ever get scared when you're writing a scary scene or directing a scary scene where you actually go, you know what, I'm kind of pooping my pants a bit here?
Actually, yes.
Good.
Well, not often, but the other day I wake up 2 hours before the rest of the family to write. I have 2 hours of peace. I have writing desks here and there, and library. I write in a sofa.
You write in the sofa?
I write in the sofa, and I'm writing, and I hear a noise, and then another noise, and it was my giant fat cat.
Oh.
But by the time I realized it was just a cat, I was already pooping.
If you repent.
Hey, he's available for your monster film, by the way.
I think he was my producer at one point.
Yeah. No, yeah, no, forget him. Anyway,
Sounds like George Takei.
for legal reasons, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, you have a giant fat cat.
I do.
Does the cat come on the 4-day breakfast? Is that what happens?
No. It's a cat that is so useless that we thought it was blind. So we took the cat. It's like...
Whoa, man. First of all, CBS does not think that cats are useless or that blindness in any way constitutes... No, Matt, I got to come back here tomorrow. You don't. All right, anyway, carry on. CBS Kids.
This cat the cat essentially doesn't move until I'm writing a horror scene.
Really?
And it just stays there. We took it to the doctor and we got the diagnosis. It's not blind, it's just a lazy cat. It doesn't like to do much.
That's a medical condition then, laziness?
You know, it's like I'm going for, I hope they have the same diagnosis.
Yeah, but you're not a lazy man at all. You work all the time. You get up 2 hours ahead of your 4-day breakfast meetings. I mean, that's...
I do. I am very active.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm almost blind. I'm fat, too. I mean, look at this.
CBS in no way endorses the views of Guillermo Del Toro, associated companies, catch the Ghost Whisperer this fall. Oh, the Ghost Whisperer's cancelled that. That was a great show, though. Sad about it. Yeah. What about doing some TV? What about a scary TV show? That'd be cool.
Well, I'm talking. You know, we have a project that hopefully will be announced soon. That I'm co-writing with a very good writer, David Icke, who was one of the creators of Galactica, Battlestar Galactica.
David Icke.
Yeah.
Is he a British guy?
No.
Oh, sorry.
How can we?
No.
But, you know, it will be announced soon. I'm not sure if it's going to get picked up or not, but we're trying.
Yeah, well, if you ever need a skeleton, come back and see us, or if you just... this? Oh, yeah, no, this you can't have, man. This is...
It's been there forever.
Yeah, this is very special. And see how the tooth is missing one of the...
Yeah, what happened there?
I can't tell you.
No?
Well, I would tell you, but it would scare you. I don't actually know what happened. I think it's actually just bad diet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just lost its tooth. But
so one should never diet.
There you are. You should not diet because your teeth will fall out. CBS Kids. Guillermo Del Toro, everybody. We'll be right back. My next guest is a terrifically talented genius, some would say. I'd be one of them. A writer, director, producer. He's his new film, Mama, which is in theatres this Friday. Take a look at this, if you dare. I'd have went, okay, nothing. I'm out of here. You kids, sleep tight. Guillermo Del Toro, everybody. Guillermo Del Toro. Guillermo!
Wow.
My dear boy.
How are you, my friend?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Very good. Very
yeah,
happy.
You're good. The new film looks very frightening indeed.
It is. It's actually very scary, but it's also very beautiful.
It does? Yeah, well, of course, yeah. But it's Mama, right?
Yeah.
Is it like, so she goes into the closet and it's Mamma Mia and there's the cast of...
Everybody, a bunch of Hollywood actors are
all come out singing ABBA songs?
Yes, indeed.
That sounds pretty terrifying, Guillermo. I would actually quite like to see your take on Mamma Mia. I think it could be different.
Yes. It would start with a huge explosion with the entire cast dying.
He looks forward to your letters. The views expressed by Guillermo are not mine in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. So, this was originally a short film, though.
Yes.
Wasn't it? You saw the film? It was.
Yeah, I see a lot of short films during the year that people give me in conventions or in appearances, whatever. And I watch them, or they send them to my internet address, and I watch them. I write. Not everyone. It's hundreds of shorts, but a lot of people I write back. I say, keep going. It's good. But then now and then I find one that is incredible.
Yeah.
And I go and produce for first-time directors quite often.
So you produced this one? Then?
Yes.
Right. Who's the director?
Andy Muschietti.
Right. And he sent you his shorts, and then you let him direct them.
You send me your shorts, we wash them, press them, send them back. And then talk about
what's the story of the movie then? The kids are there's something scary in the closet?
Yeah, the kids are abandoned in the woods by their father, and it's half fairy tale, half horror film, and they survived 5 years in the wilderness, and nobody knows exactly how. And the thing that kept them alive is a ghost.
Oh.
He looked after them. It's the presence of a dead mother, and then they come back to civilization, and she comes with them.
I'm kind of freaked out already. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I actually do, because I've had 2 experiences, and they were. I never saw a ghost, but I heard a ghost. One was when I was a kid in my uncle's room. He had passed away. I heard him breathing, and I recognized his voice. It went on for about 10 minutes. Second time it happened when I was scouting locations for The Hobbit. And
what are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, I always keep a little... in my notebook, I keep the addresses of all the haunted hotels in the world,
right?
In case I go there. Like I've stayed in.
I got a great one for you.
Really?
Yeah. It's in Omaha, Nebraska. I stayed in it. I was freaked out when I was in it. What was the name of that hotel? Do you remember I talked about? I think it was called the Duke Hotel or something in Omaha, Nebraska. I tell you, stay there. You cry your pants. You'll be sending your shorts to someone else to get them.
I think I just did.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's very, very frightening. I don't know what it was. It was just a very malevolent, terrifying presence. I left at 5 a.m.
Was there shampoo in the room?
There was shampoo in the room, I have to be fair. Yeah, there was free shampoo. Why shampoo? What's it? No, there was free shampoo and the towel, all the towels you could take, but that's not, I can't take the...
Did you see something?
No, I didn't see something, but I kept thinking that it was about to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I was about to see something. So I just left in case I did.
I'll go there.
Preemptive strike against the paranormal.
I'll give you my report.
Yeah, you should go see it. You should make a movie about it.
But in the New Zealand one, I asked for I knew there was a haunted room, and it was off-season. They opened the hotel. It was like 100-something rooms, and they opened it just for us. We were 8 people in the scouting, and I asked for the haunted room. I got to the haunted room. I'm watching The Wire.
That's a great show. The Wire is a great show.
It was a great show. I was not thinking about ghosts. I said, hey, nothing's happening. And really deep into the night, as the Stringer bell was going to get off, I just spoiled the entire story.
A lot of people have already seen the second season of The Wire, so we're all right. Yeah.
But I started hearing this horrible woman screams. And there was nobody else but the 8 of us in the hotel, and I had warned them not to screw around with me because I would fire all of them.
Yeah.
And I tracked it, and I found it. It was coming from a small window that went into a chute into the cellar. And then I watched The Wire with a little more volume, and about 20 minutes later, I started hearing a man sobbing and screaming in pain.
Was that you?
No.
All right.
It was. I shouldn't have eaten the hotcakes, but no, it was really, really spooky.
Did they
I watched the whole Wire.
Yeah.
The whole.
Did they have shampoo?
They did.
Maybe there's a connection between shampoo and the paranormal.
That's it.
They're coming back from the grave to wash their hair.
Now we know.
Yeah, might be it. Why not?
Now we know.
When are you going to make another Hellboy? Can we have another Hellboy out here?
I don't know. We're trying.
The hustle and grind, I carve my path. Each step forward, in aftermath. Dreams pulsate within, fueling my fire. With determination ablaze, I never tire. Day by day, I chase the gleam. In the labyrinth of life, I craft my scheme. I'll nurture my aspirations, let them thrive. In the symphony of ambition, I'll strive. Rise up and showcase your might. Show them what they want. They say us take flight. We'll scale the peaks, reach the zenith's height. Together we'll ascend, never falter, never slight. In the face of adversity, we stand tall. With grit and valor, we heed the call. No setback too great, no hurdle too steep. We're the architects of our destiny, the dreamers who lead. So let's rise, let's soar, let's defy the limits imposed. Reach for the sky with unity as our strength and courage as our guide. We'll conquer the horizon side by side.
We're trying.
Yeah, I'd like another Hellboy. I love the Hellboy.
We're right now. Ron Perlman is in the last movie I did, which comes out in July 13, 2013. This year, Pacific Rim,
right?
Which is a gigantic movie about massive robots, 250 feet tall.
I love it already.
Battling 250 feet tall monsters.
This is great. This is exactly the kind of thing I like. Massive robots fighting giant monsters.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
With Ron Perlman.
Yeah, no, it's with Ron Perlman in it.
Ron
but he's
Perlman.
not Hellboy. He's Ron.
He's just Ron, but
right,
he's very close to Hellboy anyway.
Yeah, a little bit. That sounds great. Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
So what happens in the Pacific then?
Oh, indeed.
All right.
We have huge battles. It's a legendary Warner Brothers production. Is the biggest movie I've ever made, and we basically destroy about 3 cities in the movie. Completely total them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's awesome that you're doing this important. No, I like the big, scary movies.
And the cast of Mamma Mia is in it.
Yeah. Who is in it? Who's in the movie?
Is Stringer Bell.
Oh,
yeah, Idris Elba.
Yeah, Idris Elba. He's a fantastic actor.
Fantastic actor. Charlie Hunnam. Fantastic actor.
Yes, great.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. And, I didn't watch the Golden Globes. I'm sorry. Do you watch the Golden Globes?
You know, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was actually writing.
Yeah. You mean you were doing something?
I was working.
Yeah. Tinkering.
Tinkering.
Yeah. You writing another film? Another Hellboy film, perhaps, Guillermo. You see where I'm going with that?
No more movies until I do it.
Yeah. I think I'd like another Hellboy. I think that 3 is right, you know.
Yeah, 3 is perfect.
Yes.
The problem we have with it, Ron wants to do it, Mike Mignola, Larry Gordon, everybody, except none of us has $150 million. Kickstarter.
CBS Films. What about CBS Films? Hellboy 3, $150 million. Come on, we won't give out coconuts for a week.
We'll look Kickstarter then.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I'd like to. If you do Hellboy 3, can I be in it? Just very briefly, so as not to waste.
I promise you will be destroyed.
It's a deal. Guillermo Del Toro, everybody, we'll be right back. Someone tweeted me on the Twitter that a clip of this show that they saw in France. It's a French talk show. And then so I looked at it and I'm like, don't steal from this show. That's like taking pants from a hobo.
Bonsoir tout le monde, bienvenue, comment ça va?
Hey, oh! What? No, wait! What are you doing?
I'm doing the show.
No, you're doing my show. You're copying me.
No, ridiculous. Oh, I've got a present for you.
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah.
Marie?
No,
Ah. Oh, this is... Wow!
This is so...
Thank you so much. You charming bastard. You just charmed